Hey, what's up, guys? So today, this is the second Sunday of growing out of autism. And then today's video, we will be talking about me at all the times while I was at ABA therapy. And this is me at 5 years old. So this is going to get interesting. But before we talk about this or get it deep into this, make sure you go like, subscribe, turn on notifications so that way you get notified for my next videos, or my upcoming videos rather. And let's just get started. So first of all, I walk into the school, which is designed for people with autism, or kids with autism rather, and I was panicking, crying, all those types of things what an ordinary autistic child would do. And we get in this little room where they do like speech therapy and stuff like that and whatever. Then we have this little greeting, or the meeting place rather, or greeting place, where we sit down and say hello to everyone, and it goes like goodbye whoever, or hello whoever, or goodbye whoever. But Josh, this dude right here, he was not having it. Like, he was literally panicking, crying, all those types of things he was doing, not being able to like function that day. But then shortly after, I got through it and everything, and then started to showing signs of autism and everything, and got back, and I got used to my therapist or whatnot, and then I already had my iPad with me and everything and stuff like that. At this point, I started getting used to walking through the halls better. Not as severe as it was when I was younger, or the autistic brain was younger. But I remember some memories with my therapist. Like, we were like, okay, so I was recording with my little iPad when I was 5, and then I was like making faces with my therapist or whatnot, and then she would schedule a certain time when to do stuff, and then when the therapist, now I listen to her now, like when the therapist said, okay, it's time to put that up. I mean, I'd usually go ahead and do it, but there was just sometimes I did struggle and probably gave some of them a hard time, but other than that, I just kind of listened to them. And yes, I did have behavioral issues starting around that time, but up until like way later on. But this is when I was 5 though. So I started like this kid so much. I have no idea why. And remember, this is when I was 5. I wasn't like 10, 13, 15, none of that. I was still like at the preschool age. And there was this younger kid who probably seems like he ain't got out of diapers yet. And so he probably looked to be around like toddler age, or late toddler age, early preschool age, I guess, for maybe like 2 or 3. I mean, he must have got in prematurely, but like I said, I can't say that, but I was just crazy. I remember that one time, I remember my autistic self just jumping in to a little ball pit, even when that kid was there, or toddler rather. Like, he barely wasn't kid. He's probably a late toddler stage. Probably got in there prematurely, but I can't say that though. Probably he didn't. Probably he did. I'm not sure. And then he started crying, and then I probably got in trouble for that, or I don't know. My mom didn't seem like she didn't hear it. Like, she acted like she didn't hear it and stuff like that. So I don't know if she got mad at me. I don't remember if she got mad at me for jumping on a little kid, but she acted like that didn't happen. And I guess the therapist didn't really told her. And I guess the therapist don't told her, like, no, he's just struggling with behavioral issues. That's it. He didn't do anything. He just struggles with it. But she acting like that didn't happen. So I have no idea. Also, when I'm like not at the place, there would be therapists that would like come to my house and work with me. I remember this one tall lady that came to my house, or one tall girl or whatnot. She seemed to be around 5'10" or 6 foot. And then like, but she would still work with me and everything. I remember her head like hitting the ceiling fan chains, like, you know, the pull chains that you pull to turn on the ceiling fan or the light. Yeah, her head just kind of like, you know, did that to the pull chains and everything. Could just then, you know. And then I remember this one girl that seemed to be in her early 20s. One skinny girl that was in her early 20s, and she had this white Jeep that she drove, and I used to love getting in it and stuff like that. Like, I used to be so fascinated with this stuff like that. Like, I'm just saying, it was Josh back in the day. Like, he used to be so fascinated with ceiling fans, getting into people's cars and everything. Like, being for real, I think Josh was fascinated with a lot of stuff back in his day. And then there was another girl, another like big girl that came in the mornings, and because here's the thing, the girl with the Jeep, the skinny girl with the Jeep came in the evenings, and the big girl with and it was like this dark blue Toyota, she came in the mornings. But I also used to get into her car and just like mess around and everything, like mess around with the wheel and everything and stuff like that. And yeah, I did that too. But other time, we would just go out in the playground one time, and then we would, because I used to love the spinner and everything, like the thing that would just kind of like turns and he kind of spins you. Yeah, that's what I love doing. I also want to go on that swing set or whatnot, and I was like, well, no, that swings for whoever wanted to. And then I'm like, oh, that just didn't really get my way at the time, so I just went to spin and just kind of spin. I remember that now, and some other stuff I remembered. Also remembering riding that tricycle to the end of the hallway, and I done pretty well pretty much while I was there and everything, and stuff like that. Oh, I remember we got McDonald's with my mom. So me and my mom went to McDonald's, got me a little ice cream with some fries and nuggets. Went back to the place, and and then we were watching Silly Fans with my with Silly Fan videos with my therapist or whatnot, because I was already fascinated with Silly Fans at the time, and like we were just basically just watching the videos and everything, which that's kind of crazy. And let's just be for real, I even liked going to the place, to be honest, after that little meltdown with our head or whatever. But yeah, after that I started liking going to the place, and then I was going there up until around my 6th birthday, really, because towards the end we had we had my 6th birthday at that little petting zoo or whatnot, and we had like a small cake or whatnot. It was smaller than all the others, and we had a small cake. I was turning 6, and we had this little Despicable Me party or whatnot. You know, Minions, Despicable Me, or Despicable Me party. So yeah, we had that, and I was kind of scared of riding horses at first, but I did ride a horse first time when I was 6, and second time when I was just about 16, which I hated. I hated riding the freaking horse, bro. I ain't riding another horse again. I'm gonna just tell you right now. But after all, I am kind of thankful for that little school day, because I got a lot of help from it and stuff like that. Like, learned how to do some stuff that neurotypical people do and stuff. And I'm just glad I just got the therapy that I needed and everything and stuff like that. Now, in the next video, we're going to be talking about the evangelist, the behaviors I done at the next school, the special ed classes I went to, and stuff like that. So, if you like this video, please subscribe, turn on notifications, and I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm out.